Run the line.
Oh, we go to the corner.
English. So there's no offside.
No.
Only thing is youth. Youth might get them. Youth might get the oldies. They run all day.
These guys are tough. They're not scared of a hack.
Yeah.
and I'll give some back.
They're good.
Loved their soccer. Like it was,
Yeah.
just full dedication,
Nice. Oh, nice shot, nice save.
not playing at all, or
He's not playing. He's not playing. So he's off in there.
he was one of the most keen.
Yeah, and he likes to get stuck into, doesn't he?
I think I know. I've met George. That's George, right? I've met George. I think I know. Yeah, I know all these boys.
So most of these boys go to Rosebank?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them like all as a group together. Like, not even when they're not playing soccer, just going somewhere. Go to uni together or whatever they want to do. They still get.
Is he at Sydney or
UTS.
UTS?
Otherwise, would have been catching the bus together. If you, we can still catch a bus up Parramatta Road. That's Phil the cameraman. That little manoeuvre.
Come wide. See, the boys can run all day, can't they? They can chase back. 15, 16-year-olds.
Yeah. It is same as rugby league. It's just clean and fast.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Zoe's going to be playing footy for the school. He's never ever played league in his life.
oh wow, yeah. Well, it's
Very concerned.
shoulder, but if you're made for it, because it's you can be any size. It's just if you're not built for it, you find out pretty early. But if you are, then you grow in confidence with every game. And I didn't play league till I was 19 or 20, and then got graded not long after that, because it was just something I always sort of wanted to do. And even though my parents, and I played union a bit, but I knew I was always going to play league.
Yeah.
Because league's one of those things where you've just got to be an adult and playing, and you're one of the very few, because it's not a social game. Not like soccer you can play socially.
Yeah, that's right.
Rugby union you can play socially, tennis, but rugby league, if you're 21, it's not social. You're there, and there's not many of you, because a lot of good kids talented kids go to do their apprenticeships, and I lost to the game. Oh, that's nice. Oh, really? Was that alright, or was that a bit risky?
I don't think you can slide it.
So if you're playing as an adult and you're hacking it, you can hack it with them. You can always get a call up. You could, if Manly loses all its front rowers and you're playing for Avalon or something, you can get called up and played reserves or grade any time. It's simply because adult footy is.
I don't think he's actually made for it.
No, it's just all about how you avoid the front on hits. And then technique, you really learn where to put your shoulder and where not to put your head. Look, you can. But what makes you, if you haven't played footy, just if you're one of those boys who's always kicked the ball to himself, dived in the corner of a backyard, just, you know, go to the park just with your mates. You don't have to have played organised footy.
Yeah.
If you're meant to have played it, you'll play it.
He's
Doesn't
never
matter.
ever played any kind of footy.
I think
When we go camping, we play on the beach and stuff like that. But that's just
yeah, if he likes it and he doesn't mind, you know, grabbing someone by the t-shirt collar and swinging them down, or smashing one of the little smaller cousins, it's all right. That's all part of it.
I think he's going to be playing against schools that actually play footy. Big time. Went and got a mouth guard today.
Oh, what's that, mouth guard?
Mouth guard, yeah.
Like one of those put in boiling hot water
I
ones.
actually want to take him on. I've got a mate that's a dentist. Not a dentist. He makes
Look, you
dentist.
can, but it's an expensive experiment if they don't. Look, I'm sure you'll keep his. And I've got to put in the forwards.
Cut him down. Get there.
If you make a tackle nice and early,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're part of a game, things just flow from there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like a shag in the rock, things aren't going your way, you're not getting ball, or you're not even getting a chance to tackle.
That's right.
And then you try to do more and more sort of crazy things to get involved, and that's when you... Here we go. How many times?
He's playing 5 games as well.
Yeah, it's a very short season, and there'll be a few withdrawals.
Yes. Yes. Nice play.
And there will be a few teams that and the top.
School and they just end up sitting there.
Yeah, it was terrible. But it's a Thursday off, you know, doing stuff. They'll cop that. They'll take it any day.
Exactly. Can't believe these boys are in year 11. Jesus, time's just gone so fast. It's like they started Rosebank, you know.
I know.
It's like they started yesterday.
And so that's it for your, or have you still got
That's it.
your daughters?
Sian's at uni now.
Yep.
And Isaiah.
So yeah, that's coincidence. Yeah, Ryan and Luke are same ages same year as yours. Yeah, I never thought Ryan would be going to uni. Just thought he would sort of like either start something year 10 or 11. It was one stage he just wasn't that into it.
Yeah.
And then COVID really gave him a chance to
Catch up sort of thing.
catch up and see what he can really do with the books. Yeah, he was very methodical, like we found out about him. Whereas Luke's, Luke will. I know he'll flourish like in his early 20s. Like he's following exactly the same track as me. Oh, you're kidding!
What a cracking goal. Did that take a deflection?
No, it was only off the post. That was pretty incredible.
Was that deflection? It was straight in.
Of course.
Yeah, I thought so. Great strike though. Keep up.
Oh!
Wakey.
Who scored that? Which guy scored that? Which guy scored that? There you go. That's the experience for you. This is adult, right? I can go and sub in. At least I can. At least I'll just stand there like a log. It's a chance of hitting me.
Get there. Chop. Yeah, good speed. Good speed. Wow.
That's just 16-year-old speed.
I remember those days.
So there's still no reserves? Like no one's got reserves, right?
Still in, still in. Go, Chalk. Don't lose it there. Watch the goal.
Oh,
They've got that one now. They've got that one more shot. Oh, this is my auntie. It's her birthday today. Mate.
Barcelona's in Sydney, and I've got a couple of tickets for that.
Okay.
It's just like in a Wednesday night in a few weeks' time. That's easy.
Yeah.
But the Melbourne one, the Man U versus sort of like Melbourne Victory or something is on the Friday night of the school holidays. But the Man U versus Crystal Palace game is on the Tuesday night because they start school on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because there's sort of like it's Monday is a pupil free day.
Okay.
But Tuesday is a day, but the game's on Tuesday night. So I was it's a 7-seater. I wouldn't,
What, 7 seats?
So if everybody just has a small duffel bag, so I've got some seats. I grabbed some seats for both games.
Yeah.
And there's this option where if for some reason you can't make it, you get a refund. I paid an extra like $7 per seat for that option. And we saw Willian, my son, really liked Willian because he was so fast. We just wanted to see how fast he is in the flesh, and he didn't disappoint. Maybe about 10 runs down the wing. Oh gee.
Yeah. 22 hours. But I suppose then
So where to exactly? Where's the drive to exactly?
to Melbourne and then down to Anglesey as well.
Anglesey, right?
Yeah, Anglesey, so
Is Anglesey coastal or in the
coastal.
Highlands?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's coastal. It's Bells Beach. Bells Beach is the sort of...
But it's not inland. It's not like a... Because I keep on hearing... Did Anglesey have bushfires?
There were bushfires went through there?
Yeah. So it was like the headland or something.
Shoot.
Otherwise, I just couldn't be bothered. It's because it's in my blood,
Yeah.
and it awoke when I started. All like it's a, if you're not haven't got the right technique, you use too much muscle and you're stuffed.
Look at his face.
Because I'm very competitive, so it's like you're playing yourself. Every time you play golf, it's more about getting that shot right. Because you hit a great shot, and then you hit a terrible shot. It's more terrible.
Look,
shots.
I've just always got to beat my mate. That's my goal, and keep telling myself, and not go for that par, hopeful shot. Once you know your limits, and I applied it to every time we played, and I think I was like 30 straight, just through discipline. I really used to enjoy doing that.
Down for 5 hours one day.
Oh, gee whiz.
Michael, all this here. The next
Yeah.
day, it was just
I even
like
find that
all the brain.
if you let the club slip a bit at your hands, it's brutal. And then the walk, and if you haven't got a buggy or haven't got a proper cart.
Oh, ref, a little bit close. Wait, what? You can't just pass it.
Yes, then I just got back from the Hunter Valley, so we played.
Oh well, there's some nice ones. There's some nice ones around there.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful course.
Look, I still like to play at the coast, on the eastern suburbs, the bay towards that. And it's
Susanna played with me, so she doesn't really play. She's never played. So we just played Ambrose.
oh, okay.
The best, the longest shot sort of thing. But she was good at putting. Really good at putting. Surprisingly.
Lura, I remember I enjoyed the Lura course. It was like a long course where I actually played all right. And when you play with when work places have golf, like a massive one, it gives you a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Yeah, with Cypress Lakes we played it.
Oh, Cypress Lakes, yes.
I think we only played 9 holes.
Yeah, look, I can focus for 9 holes, but not if I play a full 18, I'm. Do you remember, like, we used to do that all the time in the last year's comp?
Yeah.
And the boys didn't have quite the confidence or cheek to do it. These guys,
Got him, Luke.
Okay.
It's terrible the way that Everton played that game.
Because I backed Chelsea to beat Man U by more than 1.5 goals, or for there to be more than 1.5 goals. No, to win by more than 1.5. I can't remember now, but whatever it was, nothing happened for me.
Chelsea's sort of gone by the wayside now. I think they're just giving up.
I know. After that, after they got knocked out of the Champions League, they just sort of like well, they've lost to some, or played poorly against teams I expected to flog. Well, Everton didn't play negatively against Chelsea, did they? They just were all out.
Yeah, I didn't actually see most of that game, but against Liverpool they didn't come to play.
Okay.
They just
Maybe that was the way, because I only caught bits and pieces of that game too, but towards the end I was listening and it didn't sound like they were like feigning injuries or anything.
You probably could have got booked twice for diving. Yeah, they just slowed it down.
So the first game, didn't the first game of the Premier League start when you came over that day? Well done, boys.
Nice play, boys.
Still going.
Yeah.
How, like,
Mate, they've done for the last 4 matches now. There's 4 left, man. You're going alright in there, old.
yeah, I kind of like. I decided to sort of like to dump Sala and all that. I just wanted to because I didn't really know much about her, but I've just experimenting with my.
There's been a couple of weeks where I've just lost track and then didn't get the right captain.
Yeah, but not even that. Like sometimes there's like these double and triple rounds where you miss it, and then it starts midweek, and like what the hell? Sometimes I go, okay, I'm going to pick my team, and I've got, why have I got 5 points? Oh crap! There was a game.
I've had players that have been injured and haven't subbed them out.
I just couldn't give a stuff about the bench. I just got enough to fill the team. The bench are just, I don't even think, I think they might have retired. Or there's always little exclamation marks next to their name.
Yeah. Shoot. Oh, nice play, bad luck.
I up and said, oh, you know, your son's an alright player, but we haven't got any room for him. I go, in the whole club, he goes, you can play under 16s in Div 5 or 4, I can't remember. I go, well, he doesn't really. I said he played that last year and he wasn't that excited, let alone do it again.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, do you want your money back? And I said, yeah. I said,
oh, come on, boys, use this. Nice. Nice.
Okay, it must be a really good club.
Yeah.
Okay, my older son plays in it. He's okay, but he plays Div 1. In fact, he plays like you know, all his years above, like, you know.
Yeah.
I go, okay, whatever. Okay, must be something I don't understand, but that's all right. I just need my money back.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your meal?
Oh. They really pulled away when they wanted to, didn't they? Nathan's just menacing, isn't he? Like, he's just
jockey. Oh, that's a red card. You can't chuckle a goal.
He's already.
Man on. You right, keeper? You okay?
Oh, well done, Isaiah. That was a really.
They're getting dirty now. They're getting dirty because they're losing. This is what happens.
He controlled the ball well, like just clipping it.
Shoot.
Oh.
I just saw this bloke having a go at Luke. He's swearing at Luke.
Oh, Luke doesn't bother Luke. Rest of the, let alone if I try it on Nath. You hope it never starts, and you know I still know they'll look after themselves, but it's just bad if they get suspended and yeah, these like they do. I've known older players are very good at bringing it on to stir them up.
Yeah.
Hotheads, potential hotheads. Yeah.
Definitely man on. That's all they need to do now. Just pass it around and run them around.
But last season was really good in that. You know, we held our nerves. There was very few incidents of shoving and pushing or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then you stay out of trouble because later on, like, you know, oh, come on. Oh, well done, George. Oh.
Get there, Chalk.
Okay, they finished well. No fights. That's brilliant. Brilliant.